Hello, I am back with another video. I'm doing this one at school, and so therefore it's gonna have to be a little fast. It's after school, I have no students, but I do have the custodians that are coming through cleaning up, and I want to get out of their way. And I also got to be somewhere in a few minutes, or about 30 minutes from now. So I have some book recommendations for this month and for next month, for Women's History, but also just for Black History Month, also for the year. Just some recommended books by Black authors, but these are mostly on kid level. I think there's a few that can be good adult resources, and one in particular is both for kids and adults, and that is going to be the first book I mentioned because it is by yours truly. So my first book I'm going to mention is my book. It's called Dreams. It's by me. This is a short story compilation of reoccurring dreams that I have had since I was a wee little child. So that is why it can be for younger audiences as well as for older audiences, but any younger kids under the age of 18, well, I would actually say 16. I would say parent permission, because that's me and that's how I roll. I'm not going to recommend any book to any child without saying parent permission first. And that also goes for the rest of these books that I recommend as well. Yes, they are in my school library, but if a parent doesn't want their kids reading it, then it will stay on the shelf. So that's my first one. Support me. It's on Amazon. This is just my copy. That's why it has that do not or not for resale on it, but of course I'm going to get me another copy that doesn't have that on it. So you can buy this on Amazon. It is in Kindle form and it is also paperback. All right, next one, I'm going to just turn the camera around, and you're going to see a lot of them all at once, and then I'm just going to say their name. Have You Thanked an Inventor? I just read this one in honor of my STEM club because we are doing Black History Inventions. We did the potato chip, and this week we have started doing a project on the ice cream scoop and the vanilla ice cream. So this one is really good. Let's see where I'm going to put these. This one is always really good. Malcolm X. This is more for 3 through 5, middle grade, and could be also for high school. Between the Lines, this is a picture book. I would say not really pre-K because it's not that small of a picture book. I would say this would be 2nd through 7th grade sort of picture book. Mae Jamison, you can find these at Five Below, if some Five Below still have them. Right now, all Five Below near me seem to be out of the 3 books that are like this. So I got this one, and then I got this one. They are on paper clips because they sit like this back there on that shelf. Ghost Boys, I read this one. I love it. All of my students read it last year and the year before at their own accord with their parent permission, and it was great. These 3 books I'm going to show at one time because I think these are great resources even for adults. So we have Black First, so 4,000 groundbreaking and pioneering historical events. So this one is really good. African American who shaped American history. And then we have Black Heroes of 51 Inspiring People, Ancient Africa to Modern Day USA. These were all books that my students use for the books that we make in class with student treasures. They all have to pick a person from history that's not very well known. So people like Harriet Tubman and Dr. Martin Luther King, they are all off the table because we already know about them. So we use these to find out about people that we don't know too much about and write a page that goes into our book and draw a picture that goes with the page that we write into a book. And we have really good results with that, which actually, let me see if I can find that book so I can show you. Come over to my messy paper area. Students go through my papers and throw them. I'm a science teacher, if I haven't mentioned that already. But then, can't be putting their names all over. But this is all of the authors down below, which I'm covering, but that is what it turns out to be: Amazing Leaders of Black History. Each year, students name it something different, but that's where we get all of our information out of those books. Then we have Little Leaders, Bold and Black History. These are of the men, and then we have Exceptional, those are of the women. These are of the men. It's dirty because my students have been reading it and they don't wash their hands all the time. So books carry germs. We have these two are really, really great reads, especially for poetry. Some of our students lack the ability to interpret poetry. This is more on some of their level. So a chapter book is, well, it looks as in chapter book form, but they really enjoy these. I have a lot of students who read these. Let's see what else we have. We have Black Boy Joy. This is being read quite a bit right now in circulation with a lot of my boys. All right, Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance. The third book is going to be dropping January 25th. I'm getting me a personal copy, and then I'll get another copy for my classroom, paperback for my classroom, because we do too much damage to books for me to pay that much money for a hardback. I have 2 sets of these, so I will be getting 2 of the paperback versions. These are really great books. I absolutely love these, and if I did not have Harry Potter before these, I would redo my classroom to Children of Blood and Bone and use student artwork to decorate the room. But we are heavily invested in Harry Potter across my room because it has been years of collecting and building up for my Harry Potter stuff. So we're going to keep Harry Potter for another few years before I decide to revamp. All right. We have Stamp. We have the kid version of Stamp. I have a lot of kids who've been reading that and they really enjoy it. We have this picture book, again, 2 through 5th grade. There's just on occasion, some bigger words that preschool, kindergarten, and 1st grade cannot read. Maybe some more advanced 1st graders, but that one. And then we have this one. I do believe some 1st graders could probably read this, but it's, again, some big words for 2nd graders, but also really good. The 3 through, both of these actually could be 3 through 7th grade, depending on where the students are in their reading and their comprehension. More so, I would say comprehension over reading, because I have students that can read up to 9th grade words, but their comprehension is still on a 3rd through 6th grade level, like in between those. And then we have some more Jason Reynolds. I think it's in this order. I actually forget what order, but I know Ghost is first. So this is a series. I think I'm missing one of the books. I don't remember, but I got to look it up again. But these are my recommendations. For some reason I thought these were written in poetry form, but they're not. They're chapter books. These actually are story books. But anywho, these are all the books that I recommend. There also are more books that I also recommend, so I'm probably going to come back and do a part 2, but for now that's all I have to show you guys because I need to get up out of here and go to my next appointment. So those are just some of the books that I recommend for Black History Month. Have you read any of these? What do you recommend? Comment down below and support. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that you can get all the videos that I post, but also support a sister. If you are able to buy my book, please go to Amazon and buy it in either a Kindle or a paperback. All right, bye.